city we are. Look at Asheville, it's very granola and a vibrant art scene. You hear about Boulder, and that's where everyone's interested in the outdoors, or DC, where it's entrepreneurial young professionals interested in politics, or Austin, with Keep Austin Weird. What type of people does Greenville want to have here? And then you talk about the ways of keeping them.
I think the economic aspect, what kind of jobs are here, is the first thing that we need to look at.
The first thing I noticed when we just came to visit family is that Greenville is a town that invests in itself and its people.
With my peers, the answer changes on whether they've been here or not. People who have not been here assume that we are like other towns that you hear about on the national media circuit when it comes to South Carolina.
Greenville in itself is a product of South Carolina, but the people that come here really like it. So I think the key is just to get people to come here and look at it.
We want to grow, we need sustainability, we need to figure out how to attract and retain talented individuals, but we don't know which age group. Should they be like us? Should they be different? It stifles a lot of creativity about how you go about doing things. How do you keep the community moving until the young people are ready to take on the sort of tasks that keep a community vibrant and keep it growing?
The idea that, to me, what Greenville has is certainly not known outside of Greenville, but is this really cool mix of people. And it's international, and it's, there are, 35 of us here, and so many are from other places, including, crazy places like Chicago.
Part of the question of how do we retain our young people, I think frames the question a little bit. I think it leaves something out. How can we attract people from other areas here? Why would people in Arizona not consider moving here? You want your young people to go live somewhere else for a while and then come back. Why couldn't we be that destination for young people in other areas?
The key elements that makes Greenville so awesome is capitalizing on the fact that we are not Atlanta and we are not Charlotte.
Look at what interests Gen Y, millennials, if you will. Millennials have 6 or 7 characteristics that are very distinct. Technology is a really big deal for Gen Y. They question everything. So questioning things and being suspicious about things and wanting to verify information is an important element. They want things now. They want it instantly, they want it quick, and they want it technologically proficient. Another thing is that they're socially responsible. Gen Yers are very clear about that. They're a socially responsible group.
I think that big hole in the ground where the auditorium used to be should be, they could focus on high-rise or whatever. I think it should be a great music venue that would have an outdoor amphitheater and like a Chastain Park in town.
I think technology is a big deal in Greenville. If you look at iCar, you've all heard about iCar, and the next center is all about technology. And there's more technology here than you realize.
Jobs where people fresh out of college can come, make a decent wage. The entertainment aspect of the lifestyle comes in. When you're not married, you don't have children, it's what you do outside of those work hours that makes the city fun. Once you get married and have kids, your focus goes in a different direction. But until you hit that point, having the amenities of park, we have a lot of those cool amenities that are important to me, but just diversifying them.
How many people move here, but they have professional services that they deliver in Charlotte and Atlanta, like consulting? You drive down there for the day, have 5 or 6 hours of meetings, come back. If there's a rail here in 20 years, that would be amazing. We don't really have a startup-friendly environment here. Not a lot of mentors, not a lot of cash necessarily, not a lot of facilities yet, but really not attracting a lot of young people to create, to try to do these interesting things. Again, culture is a constricted culture. It doesn't let people come up with interesting ideas.
While we're building Chastain Park and getting high-speed rail going north and south in Charlotte and Atlanta, okay, while we're doing that, I think that taking what we're doing right and pushing that out, spotlighting and helping form that identity.
Why would someone from the suburbs of Chicago who got some of the best education you can get want to move to South Carolina that's known for having such poor education? Greenville is not like the rest of South Carolina, and I think if you don't look at that and somewhat promote that, you're losing potential with a lot of people to move here because of one thing, and that's education.
I have a dream today